What can be the main idea of sharing the planet?
A proper way of knowing what is sharing the planet is to know that sharing the planet means that we have resources in our planet, which means that are finite, and also we can share with everyone, not only a country or a community can use it. But another thing about this sharing the planet is to know exactly how we can use these resources. Mainly because in these actual days, people doesn't know how to people doesn't know how to manage these resources based principally because uh, people doesn't know the limitation of these resources, and it's a main problem of this globalization because um, because it is important to know how to manage these resources in order to have more for everyone, because we need to take in account that we are 8 million people around the world, and these 8 million people are not enough for use all of these resources, because these resources are not infinite. So this it could be useful for future generations in order to make them understand how important is this sharing of resources and a better way of use it. This could be helpful in a future, because in today's we don't have too much resources. Actually, the necessities of a person, only one person, is like four planets, four Earths. So this is very alarming, and this topic sharing the planet, it is going to be very useful in the future for next generations to know how to manage these resources that are are limited, and of course are very unique.
Okay, what are your reactions or thoughts to the topic globalization?
My thoughts about globalization are mainly this multiplication of people all around the world. But not only that multiplication, it involves something more like different cultures, different communities, different ideologies. So I think this is a fascinating process, because it connects all people, all the civilization around the world. For I think it could be for opportunities of growing, not only one country but all of once. What does that mean? This globalization, it could be useful for discovering new opportunities, new investigations, not only for benefit only one country, and no, but all of once. This how globalization works. It could be for growth and innovation, but as I said before, there is a lot of inequality these times. Lots of resources are used and um, are used, and they are not properly used. So the main problem here is not only for these kind of innovations, but it is for how to know how we can manage this for being growing and innovating.
Okay, to what extent is the topic relevant in your culture?
In my culture here in Mexico, it is really important because we don't know how to manage these resources. Actually, there is more poverty in all the countries. Um, this is mainly because all these all of these all of these resources are mainly focused on things that are unnecessary and it doesn't make sense because there are lots of ways to improve the community itself, like the public transportation, because there's a lot of insecurity and these resources are not taken efficiently because we are not helping for a reason. Actually, we are just wasting a lot of resources. So here in my culture, it is really important to know the context of how much resources are wasting and how we can use it, because lots of things that the government do, it is actually for one main purpose. It is just only for entertainment. It is not for changing like for example schools, like public transportation, better hospitals, and I think it is mainly that.